Hello and welcome back to Warhammer Demons. I know it's been quite a while since I put one of these out. I've been up to a lot lately, a little bit of vacation, doing a ton of painting, and it turns out there's a guy who lives 7 houses away from me in the compound, plays Warhammer. Didn't know it, just met him. So we've been playing a bunch of games, but I want to get back into the swing of things, and let's talk about Plaguebearers. Plaguebearers, in my opinion, are one of the hardest units in the Warhammer game right now as far as core troop choices go. But as always, let's go through some of the history. The Plaguebearers, the models used to look like orcs. This guy here is one of the first Plaguebearer models that they had out, him and his buddy here. They have 2 eyes, and they just kind of look like orcs with a horn out of their head that are got big open sores. Then they changed gears and went with this guy here. He's got the 1 eye, the horn, and they've given him a big underbite. And the current ones, I don't have these guys fully painted yet. The Plaguebearers, they've got all these like drippy slime things coming off of them and stuff. I'm not too wild about that. These guys don't have too much of it. Some of them just seem to have a lot of it. I prefer the more whimsical look, I think, than these guys with the distended bellies and frail limbs. But there you go. Also, in a pinch, if you want to use something else for Plaguebearers, when I want to flesh out my ranks with maybe 2 more guys, these are some ghouls. I don't really remember why I have these. I think I got them for Mordheim or something. You know, you stick them in the back of the unit there, and nobody knows. They look like a Plaguebearer. They're the same color and all, so give you a couple more guys. And as you can see, I have my Herald on the Planquin finally finished. There he is there. If you're going to be fielding a unit of Plaguebearers, maybe more so than any other of the Herald choices, you've got to have a Herald with these guys. Why? He gives them regeneration, and that's what is going to make them so hard to kill. They're toughness 4. They're going to have a 5+ ward save, and if something manages to wound them and then they fail their ward save, they're going to get a 4+ regeneration, as long as there is a Herald who's still alive in the unit. So anti-demon players out there, what do? Kill the Herald. These guys are 12 points a model. They get 1 attack. It's at strength 4. It's a poisoned attack at initiative of 1. These guys aren't going to be winning a lot of combats through their active combat resolution. I think static CR might be the better way to go. They're a very strong anvil unit because of just how hard they are going to be to kill. Especially then you put this guy in them. Give him the noxious vapor, so anyone in base contact with him, going to be at least 3 models, is going to lose always strike first and wind up always striking last. Make him your battle standard bearer as well. You don't even have to put a magic banner on him. You just get an extra CR from that. Get a reroll if you do manage to wind up on the losing end of combat. This unit can have a couple different demonic icons that are, you know, like a magic standard. They have the standard of seeping decay. 25 points allows you to reroll all failed wound rolls. That is really nice, because if you think about it, for your Herald, you can give him the I don't know, Dark Hunger, I think it's called, where you reroll failed wound rolls in the first round of combat. Well, this is for the whole unit. 25 points, the same cost as that Hunger, and it's not just for the first round of combat. It's any failed to wound roll. So I think that's great. And there's the Icon of Eternal Virulence. What that does for you is that anytime their poisoned attacks are unsaved, cause an unsaved wound, you get to add 1 to your combat res for that. So that can be kind of nice too. I think I prefer the standard of seeping decay, but more so than some of the other core units, I think you really have to make a choice here, because you know your Planquin is going to be getting 6 attacks. They're strength 3, so you might have the reroll to wounds on those. But it's also, when you got 6 of their attacks, 3 attacks from this guy, and then 1 from each of these, or 2 from one of them if you throw a champion in the unit, you're going to have 12 attacks there that some of those poison ones get through. You can easily be adding 2 to your combat res, maybe. So there we have it. Those are the Plaguebearers. I think these guys are great. Get 2 or 3 units of them. They're awesome. And make sure you have Herald in them. Sometimes you might even want to, I run 2 Heralds in 1 unit. That way if one gets killed, you still got another one sticking around to give them their regeneration. Movement 4, they're not going to be like going out there and attacking stuff. They're more likely to be on the receiving end of a charge. But if you set them up on your main line, they are going to be a nice, strong unit to build an army around. So hopefully it won't be as long until next time. Those of you who've been keeping track, you know what's coming up next. The Demonettes. Thanks. Bye.